Stop using ChatGPT like a beginner. The prompt engineering secret: visuals, quick dynamic montage, flashes of people looking frustrated at screens, typing generic questions into a search bar, overlays of generic ChatGPT responses, e.g., here's a basic outline. Rapid cuts. Close up on a person's face, looking bored then slightly annoyed. They scroll past a generic ChatGPT response. Transition to sleek, futuristic animation of data flowing, then bottlenecking, then breaking free. Shot of the host. You, in a well-lit professional setting, looking directly into the camera with an intense, knowing expression. Split screen. On one side, a beginner prompt, e.g., write about AI. On the other, a pro prompt, e.g., act as a leading futurist author. Generate a speculative short story about AI consciousness emerging in 2050, focusing on ethical dilemmas and societal impact. Use vivid imagery and a dystopian tone. Avoid cliches. Fast-paced montage of astonishing, complex, creative outputs from ChatGPT that don't look like they came from an AI. A beautiful poem, a complex code snippet, a detailed business strategy, a captivating short story summary. Each output briefly flashes on screen. Zoom in on a single, incredibly impressive AI-generated image, if applicable to a future version of ChatGPT. The image should be stunning and complex. Return to host, confident and slightly enigmatic smile. You're using it wrong. I know, because almost everyone is. You think you're unlocking the future, but you're barely scratching the surface. You type in a question, you get an answer, and then you move on. Convinced that's all it can do. A glorified search engine, a smart assistant, a fancy spell checker. But what if I told you that you're holding the keys to the most powerful, most transformative tool humanity has ever built, and you're treating it like a rusty old screwdriver? While the world is asking ChatGPT to write a simple email, a select few are asking it to design entire marketing campaigns. While others request a basic summary, the pros are building complex financial models, writing entire screenplays, or even generating code that actually works. There's a secret. A way to bypass the ordinary, to transcend the generic, and to unleash the true, mind-bending power of artificial intelligence. It's not about what you ask, it's about how you command. Are you ready to stop being a beginner? Are you ready to see what ChatGPT truly is? Host, walking slowly towards the camera. The background shifts from a dark studio to a digital library, endless shelves of glowing data. We've all seen the headlines. AI is taking over. AI will replace your job. But here is the reality. AI won't replace you. A person using AI better than you will. Most people are stuck in the toy phase. They ask it to tell a joke or write a fifth-grade essay. They get a mediocre result and they think, hey, it's okay, but it's not human. The reason their results are mediocre isn't because the AI is limited, it's because their prompts are hollow. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on prompt engineering. I'm going to show you the secret sauce that high-level developers, creative directors, and CEOs are using to get 10x the output in 1/10 of the time. By the end of this session, you won't just be using ChatGPT, you'll be programming it with natural language. We're moving from casual chatting to strategic architecture. Let's dive in. A split screen showing a bad prompt versus a good prompt. Animation of a black box. A simple input goes in, a generic output comes out. Host using a whiteboard, drawing a circle labeled the latent space. First, we have to kill the search engine mindset. When you search Google, you are looking for a needle in a haystack. When you prompt ChatGPT, you are creating the needle. Think of ChatGPT as a vast ocean of possibilities. Every word in your prompt is a coordinate. If your prompt is write a blog post about fitness, your coordinates are so broad you'll end up in the middle of nowhere. You'll get the same generic advice everyone else gets. Eat vegetables, drink water. Boring, useless. The secret is constraint. The more walls you build, the higher the pressure inside. And just like a diamond, high pressure creates something brilliant. You don't want fitness advice. You want a high-intensity interval training plan for a 40-year-old CEO with a back injury and only 20 minutes of free time, written in the motivational style of David Goggins. See the difference? We just went from a puddle to a localized storm. Screen recordings of the host typing live, showing the AI's response changing as each element of the framework is added. If you want to master this, you need a system. Stop guessing. Use the CREATE framework. It stands for character, request, examples, audience, type, and exclusions. Never ask, "What is?" Ask, "Who are you?" Tell it, "You are a senior software architect at Google." Suddenly the logic changes. Its tone shifts. Its brain accesses a different set of weights. Be specific. Not "help me with my business," but draft a 12-month roadmap for a subscription-based coffee brand. This is the few-shot secret. Show it what you like. Paste a paragraph of your writing and say, "Match this rhythm." If you show it the gold standard, it won't give you silver. Is this for a toddler? A PhD student? A skeptical investor? The audience dictates the complexity. This is where beginners fail. Don't just get text. Ask for a table, a JSON file, a bulleted list, a Mermaid.js diagram. Make the AI work for your specific workflow. Tell it what not to do. No jargon. No flowery language. Don't mention the competition. This is how you polish the diamond before it's even cut. An animation of a brain with glowing neural pathways. Fast-scrolling code and logic on screen. Now, let's go into the shadow realm of prompt engineering. This is what the developers don't tell you. It's called chain of thought, COT. Large language models are next token predictors. They are trying to guess the next word. If you ask for the answer immediately, they might guess wrong. But if you tell them, "Let's think step by step," something magical happens. By asking the AI to explain its logic before giving the final answer, you force it to allocate more computational attention to the reasoning process. It's like telling a math student to show their work. They are much less likely to make a mistake. Try this. Analyze this market trend. First, list the pros. Second, list the cons. Third, find the contradictions between them. Only after these steps, give me your final recommendation. This simple instruction turns a 20-month tool into a 200,000-year consultant. The conversation is the code. Beginners treat ChatGPT like a vending machine. You put in a coin, you get a soda. Professionals treat it like a sculptor's block. Your first prompt is never the final product. It's the rough cut. You have to talk back to it. "I like what you did in paragraph 2, but make it more aggressive." "That's too technical. Explain it like I'm a high schooler." Now take that whole concept and turn it into a Twitter thread. This is the iterative loop. The secret isn't just one perfect prompt. It's the ability to guide the AI through the fog until you both reach the summit. You are the navigator. You are the soul of the machine. We are living through the greatest shift in human productivity since the Industrial Revolution. For the first time in history, the gap between idea and execution has shrunk to zero. If you can describe it, you can build it. But this power comes with a price, the price of clarity. If you are vague, your life will be vague. If you are precise, you will be unstoppable. The prompt engineering secret isn't about code, it's about clear thinking. So stop using ChatGPT like a beginner. Stop asking it questions. Start giving it a world to live in. Build the context, set the constraints, and watch the impossible become mundane. If you found this valuable, you know what to do. But don't just like this video. Go to ChatGPT right now. Take the most complex problem you have. Use the CREATE framework and tell it to think step by step. You won't believe what happens next. I'm your name brand, and the future is waiting for your command. See you in the next one.